Hey, welcome back. In today's video, we are going to learn how to install Pi-hole on our DietPi. Again, Pi-hole is nothing but it's a network-wide ad blocker. And what are we going to do here is that we are going to install a Pi-hole on a DietPi, and then we're going to update the configuration of our OPNsense firewall so that it uses Pi-hole as a ad blocker. So yeah, let's get started. Let me clear this. I've logged into my um, DietPi server, and I'm going to go to DietPi-softwares, and I go to software, browse for software, and I'll look for DietPi. I think you will have it under, yeah, DNS server. I'm going to select the Pi-hole and click on confirm. And now it says that would you like to use unbound DNS as a recursive DNS server? Again, I'm using unbound DNS on my OPNsense firewall, but again, I would go ahead and click OK. Yeah, I would like to use it. It says that do you like to assign a static IP address for your DNS server? I have already have assigned the static IP, so I'm not gonna make any changes. I'll go click now. And once I've selected that, I'll click on install and I'll click on OK. Now it will give you a prompt. Basically, the Pi-hole needs a web server to like to give you the like if you want to access the dashboard of the Pi-hole, it runs on a web server. So you need to install a web server here. And I think I'm going to use the Nginx, which is a very lightweight, and confirm. Now DietPi will go ahead and install Pi-hole for us, and it will also install the Nginx server as a to act to, Nginx server so that we can access the Pi-hole dashboards. Okay, so now the Pi-hole has been installed on our DietPi server. I'm going to maximize this window. Yeah, click OK. Click OK. And yeah, we already have a static IP, so I'm going to click continue. Now it will ask you to select your upstream DNS server. I would go ahead and select Cloudflare. And so basically, the way that Pi-hole works is that it needs the list of hosts that you would like to block it, right? Because this is working as a network-wide ad blocker. So there is a unified list that has been uh, built by Steven, and we call that list as a Steven Black's unified host list. So yes, I would like to include that as out of the box experience. And yeah, I would like to keep everything as show everything and click on continue. Okay, so now the installation has been completed. Now it says that if I want to access my Pi-hole, I need to go to HTTP colon slash slash 192.168.1.20 slash admin. So let's do that. Let me log into my jump server, expand the console, and click on a new tab and log into 192.8.1.20 slash admin. Okay, so now the installation has been completed. Let me go back to my jump box and expand this and press enter. Okay, for some reason it's not letting me access because I know why it's happening. It's because of my network. I need to go to my network and um, remove this, add network. I'll keep it as it is, and I'm going to select VMware1 and click add. Go back again to my jump server, expand this. There we go. The reason why it did not let me access my Pi-hole from other network is because I was using the VLAN, and by default, the Pi-hole will not let anyone access their admin dashboard from any other LAN than the one which it's running on, the subnet, I would say. So let me log in here. There we go. Click on get. So now you see we have a domain on add list here. I will make a separate dedicated video on how we can add more domain on the add list, but now I will show you how you can update your OPNsense firewall so that it uses this device or Pi-hole as their ad blocker. So you go to OPNsense firewall. I'll refresh it so that I'll make sure that there is no, okay. I go to system, I go to settings, and I go to general. In general, I have here DNS server. I'm going to update my 2.168.1.20. And I'll go to my services. I go to my DHCP server, and I go to my LAN DHCP server, and I'll make sure that my DHCP server is aware of what is my DNS server. So, whenever any new devices goes to my DHCP server and request for an IP address, uh, it should be aware that it has to be now. Earlier, I had used um, Cloudflare DNS server. Now I think I'm not going to use them. So I'm going to update this with my Pi-hole server configuration, and then there we go. If I go to guest VLAN, and here also I'm going to update this with and save. Now if I go to my Pi-hole and if I refresh this, let me try to access something. This is going to take a while, like it's going to take a while to populate my all the devices and query here. However, as you start using Pi-hole in your day-to-day life, you will have the devices, the active client, and the total queries that Pi-hole has been handled. Yeah, so that's all for this video. If you are watching till now, thank you so much for being a part of this video or for this journey. Yeah, I'll see you in the next video.